Healthy Tips with Sahiba, brought to you by Zoconut, a leading business management software for health and nutrition businesses. Come join me as I welcome my guests for today. Joining me today are two incredible entrepreneurs. While one comes from the nutrition and fitness space, the other represents health and wellness. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Amanat Kagzi, founder and nutritionist at Fit Mantra, and Mr. Dharmendra Kumar, founder of Grin Health. Welcome to the show, and I'm absolutely excited to hear your stories and your journeys. Mr. Kumar, let's start with you. And I, in fact, was amazed to hear that you are the one who brought Crocs to India, and that inspired you to start Grin Health. Please tell us a little about that.
Yeah. So I was with the Crocs Medical, which basically sells, the medical shoes to the medical line. It was separate as a medical line for Crocs. I worked approximately 5 years with Crocs, and my base was in Singapore. So who was my boss actually? He was a US citizen. His name was Mark Langhammer. In Singapore, along with him, I set up a company called Grin Health Singapore. Okay. And we both together started from there. But then I later realized, because being in Singapore, you have a lot of exposure, a lot of new product, a lot of things and all that. Definitely. So I thought, why not I can do this in India? Right. So I came back here in 2012 and started Grin Health. Exactly, we started in 2013 here. And our philosophy was very innovative, unique products which were not available in India as far as health and wellness, fitness is concerned, about your body, how you sit, how you walk, how you drive, and how you study. So it's all about body supports, orthopedic products, which are is not easily available, in India at that time. So we started with the orthotic product. We were associated with Bagh, which is basically a US company, has a orthotic, focusing on how to sit, basically a body posture. Okay. So what this device does is when you are working on a computer or sitting or studying or anything, your posture is bad. You actually lean down in a C shape. So this product, what it does basically, when you start using it, and it pushes you to sit straight. So when your posture is correct, your body language, your confidence, a lot of things changes. I know, it affects everything. Yeah, so I think I had an idea about promoting this kind of posture and your health related, how it affects your health, overall health, when you sit, when you work, or when you drive. So it's basically, sleeping, how to sit, how to work, how to sleep, and how to walk. Something very basic. Very basic, but then you need to be, perfect in doing this. Yes, absolutely. So if you do it correctly, not only now, but think about, later. You have a back pain, you have a neck pain, you have many problems which are very difficult to deal with. Right. So better you take a precaution, start, making yourself habit to sit right. Right. But then you can't do for a longer time. If you are doing, then your conscious goes off and then you start again. Start slouching. Right. So we develop a support system which you can use it, orthopedic lumbar support we call it, back support we call it. Then we have a sleeping pillows, orthopedic pillows, cervical pillows, lot of type of pillows. Even when you are traveling, you are into the plane, you are into the car. So your head is the one which basically make a lot of movements and it's get tired. Right. So it give you relaxation. Some very unique products, So very basic, essential products, yes, but which are neglected, I would say, in day-to-day life. We actually say it, daily essential, must have essentials in your life. Thank you, Amanat, for flying down from Surat for the show. So you were a nutritionist. So how did you decide to get into the nutrition space?
Nutrition was never at my first. Being a microbiologist, I started lifting during my early days. What happens is you come in contact with a trainer, your personal trainer. He keeps advising you, 15 ande kha lena, 20 ande kha lena, ye nahi karna, wo nahi karna. And I have a habit of questioning a lot, right? So I used to piss him. He one day said, "Aap khud hi science padhe hue, aap khud hi medical karte ho, khud pad lo." And that gave me a new idea of doing a nutrition for myself first. So I started studying, did my PG and kind of things. lately decided that this is a need of an hour for everybody. You need a qualified, nutritionist.
True.
So this led me to this industry.
And you also mentioned, I remember when we were chatting earlier, that your father had a cardiac condition.
Yeah, so my father was a nephro patient at first.
Okay.
Eventually led to cardiac, and we recently lost him.
Oh,
Again,
I'm so sorry.
something we've seen him suffering like around 15 years, wherein we visited doctors. There was not a Surat, like I come from Surat, right? So we do not see much of the dietitians there and those who are doing a really general work. So there was no customization for his diet and things. So things became uncontrolled and ultimately we suffered a loss. So I come from Surat, which is tier 2 cities. You will not find much of the dietitians doing a customized, personalized work, having a lot of guidance, and where we incurred a loss. We could not have that in our brain that, going to a qualified dietitian, having a proper meal might have extended his life expectancy. Right, we could have him more of the 10 years with us, and this gave me one gap in the society that we really need to serve a therapeutic, a clinical diet in a personalized way.
So what does Fit Mantra essentially do?
So Fit Mantra is a team of dietitians. We have on board like 8 dietitians. So those specializes in different subjects. Okay. There is renal specialist, there is cardiac specialist, there is onco specialist, there is pediatric dietitian. I personally see sports nutrition. So all of us have come to a platform, and I started Fit Mantra as a company. They are the team who, serve individually for that particular client, patient, for that purpose. So again, like I said, we are here to increase the life expectancy of those going for dialysis, going for, cardiac surgeries and things like that.
So, we have still not recovered from the pandemic, I would say. And the pandemic affected all of us in different ways. So, Mr. Kumar, we were all working from home. And posture problem, I think we've all gone through. I personally had some stiffness in the neck. I had to go through physiotherapy, dry needling and whatnot to correct my posture. So, did you also experience an increase in people ordering your products? Because I believe you have a lot of posture correcting equipment.
Yes. During this time lockdown, everybody is at home, working from home, and you have a very casual, relaxed life, and then you need to get into the discipline of work.
Right.
Definitely hurts a lot. We have a lot of products, which help you to work from your bed, which you can, you're watching TV, your posture is not correct, you lying. And then, we developed a support system where you can put on your bed and you can actually study, work, sitting on bed.
So you can sit on the bed and still correct your posture.
Work, yes. Okay. And correct posture with this straight, and then watch a TV.
I think that's very helpful for the elderly also, because they spend a lot of time sitting or lying down on the bed.
We started developing this product long years ago, and we have a lot of trials. Then we improved again. We built it with 2 pieces, and now we have 3 pieces. So you can actually flip it, use it for your leg, for your back, for your neck, and all home. It's a product which you can't live without it, in fact, today in a home.
So is it a fixed thing or it's portable?
It's a fixed, but it's a portable. You can actually flip it, and it's 3 pieces together.
Okay.
And you want to lie down, you can lie down with the neck support, you have a leg support, you have a back support, and wherever you need, you can use it. Okay. This is the only, Grin Health is the only company which develops this kind of product first time in India. People copying, a lot of, and it's trending on Amazon all the time. So we started with 1 piece, then we have 2 pieces, people copy it, and then we now started with 3 pieces, which, help your body sitting, working, a lot.
So anything for the chairs also, because a lot of people are working from home still.
So Grin Health has been, because I have been part of a development team, product development team. So I develop the products basically, from scientifically and which are good for you. But not prescription based. Yeah, anybody can use it.
Okay.
So for sitting, we, generally concept was, even you go to the physiotherapist or a doctor, you have a back pain. But the problem is no company has, they have one size, for all. Let us say you are somebody is 6 feet, somebody is 5 feet 5 inch, somebody is 5 feet. So we have developed a product which, a different product for everyone. So I was in product development team. We developed a lot of new products, innovative products. When we look at work from home or lockdown period and all, it's very important, that everybody has a different device. I mean, generally concept in the market or where you want to find something, you have one product which works for all. Actually, it doesn't work because you have a different height, you have a different weight, and then you have a different result, right? So we develop the product which, if somebody is 6 feet is a different product, what actually can work, or maybe 100 kg person need a different product, because these things, occupy a lot of your sitting space as well.
True, right.
So when you're developing a product, we have all that thing, into the mind, and we have a team of, who develop and work on a trial basis, and we do trials with doctors, orthopedics, physiotherapists, and then we launch a final product. So it's just not, sudden like that.
So if I were to ask you quickly, can you tell me your top 3 best-selling products?
Now, currently, it keeps changing because, now we have a lot of driving related products, which, people drive, so they get fatigue, neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain. So you will see all the time, now our number 1 product is for driving accessories. You have a back support, you have a neck support, and we have a neck support for every car is a different one. Maybe your height is different, again, your weight is different. So we have a series, you can choose from the which can suit to you.
All right. So Amanat, during the pandemic, because of sedentary lifestyle, lack of physical exercise, people also gained weight, and obesity became a very prevalent problem in every household, I would say. That leads to metabolic disorders, and then there is a need for therapeutic diets. Like you mentioned at Fit Mantra, you focus a lot on therapeutic diets. Could you tell us a little bit more?
So, before pandemic also, we were into therapeutic diet, but people usually used to approach for obesity, fat loss. That was a major concern to the people. During pandemic, we served a lot of patients, COVID patients, via online consultations in Surat, Ahmedabad, as well as Mumbai. So, what we understood is, the obesity is in pandemic in India. Corona came actually lately.
Right. Obesity is the pandemic.
Pandemic in India, it is actually. And this has, you can take the example, very fit people like Shane Warne. We recently lost KK. So they are very fit people, we already know. Yet, they had heart attack.
Like you mentioned, Shane Warne and
KK. Yes. So, the underlying problem, which pandemic has given a boon. Everyone is alert today. They are going for their, regular checkups. With their reports, they are finding out whether they have high cholesterol, or they have some blockage, or they have renal issues, or nothing at all. They have insulin resistance. Right. So we have catched that apart, that we can treat this. There are a lot of conditions which is reversible, a lot of conditions which are manageable, and both needs a therapeutic assistance. Right. So I did a market survey. In the world, there is a WHO data that Indian couples acquire 30% of infertility in the world. So that is again something to do with the obesity. Right. So all of these things have come together, and during pandemic, we actually came with connect with the Paras and Manya, who are the founders of Zoconut, and we launched our applications trying to serve people around the country, as well as those who are not here in India, like cross country. We are already doing, and with the pandemic, we've actually doubled, not in our team but in the business, as well as how we are serving to the society.
I agree. I think the pandemic, the only good thing that's come out of this pandemic is that people have become more aware.
They have started loving themselves first.
And they have understood the importance of good health and nutrition.
Yes. People have started coming to a qualified dietitians. People have started to select your ability over the cost.
Right.
So a lot of change during the pandemic. These 2 years has been boon to, I personally feel, to a health industry.
To our industry. Right.
So this is how we are doing, and
Also,
Yes.
there's another thing that, stood out for me is sports nutrition. And I feel that's the need of the hour in our country.
Right.
And you have worked with some athletes too. So could you highlight a few things which are specific to sports nutrition?
So Sahiba, we are already working with athletes that represents India in Olympics as well as Asian Cups. So we know what is lacking in our country is a lot of protein knowledge. A lot of athletes come from a background which are not financially sound. So there is
Right.
no guidance to them. They do have the coach, but there is no nutritionist attached to them, or they don't have the guidance. So we are planning for them during the competitive period, during the non-season period, throughout the year. How to maintain this. There are some competitions where they need to maintain their body weight. There are some that needs a lot of strength. There are some sports that need endurance.
Endurance,
So
right.
all of these things have a different planning. So this is like a customized depending on what sports,
What sport you
what
play.
stage you are,
Right.
state, national, international,
And what
and the
season.
hours of training that they invest in,
Mhm.
and the age of the athlete. That's
Athlete.
really important, right? So this we are providing to the athletes around the country.
Mr. Kumar, so talking about athletes, they need to be at their prime physical condition, right? Need a lot of flexibility. Are there any products
Oh,
that
yes.
can help them?
See, the posture is number one key factor for your efficiency.
ये तो हमें
All-
समझ आ गया
Oh,
आज.
okay. So we have a lot of products which for posture correction, or your which very sports related.
Mhm.
You walk, you need your feet has to be in comfort level,
Right.
but at the same time you have to work a lot on that. Let us say for badminton, somebody plays a lot. The person who has a proper posture will play longer.
Right.
Their efficiency.
Yes,
It's
it
not just
definitely will
playing.
impact
So
the
we have a
performance.
product for knee pain, or any kind of, when you have a kneecap, you have hand raise, or lot of other body supports. For example, you have even lumbar support, belts, when they even go to the gym and all, they use all that kind of support system. So we have that all body supports for them.
So let's correct our postures now and move on to the fun segment. It's called Sip Happen. We have these cold pressed juice shots sponsored by Ojo Lifestyle. So healthy tales pe aaya to, we have to give you something healthy to drink. And there is a hamper to be won. This is from Krishi Cress, which is an urban farm located here in Delhi. And these products are all naturally, organically produced. So fight for it. Very good products. So let's start with the game. All the best to both of you. I'll just explain the rules of the game a little. Let me explain the rules to you. It's a rapid fire contest between the two of you. One question which is going to be asked to both of you. Whoever answers first wins. The other person has to take a shot of the juice. Right? Okay. Fight for the hamper. Let's start. So correct your postures. If you want to lean forward for this, please do that. Have you ever caught your employee lying about leave?
No.
Next question. Which celebrity do you think needs a diet plan?
Vidya Balan.
Another shot.
No, I need to drink.
This one should be easy for you. Which celebrity needs posture correction?
Malaika Arora. I did homework for you. I mean, now you can go pitch.
Yeah, you can pitch to her.
Yeah, okay.
How many calories in 100 grams of rice?
130.
She's the expert.
I think you just finished the whole
I think so.
I
tray.
did not get to taste this.
You already tasted something. Dietitian is.
What is the strangest thing you have ever eaten?
Oh, that stack.
Sorry?
Stack.
Steak. Okay.
That's
You lost it.
Banana over pizza.
Oh, banana over pizza? But you need to take a shot because he
Yeah.
was faster than you this time. What's the most interesting thing in your wallet right now?
Hyaluronic acid.
Taking care of skin. You shouldn't. This is going to take care of your skin.
Oh, wow.
Okay, which company or CEO has inspired you?
Crocs.
He answered before you. So you have to pair the following. I will give you a word, instantly whatever comes to your mind, but you have to be the first one to say it, right? So let's start with this. Shoes.
Height.
Socks.
He was faster. Rajma.
Protein.
Chawal.
She
I
answered
said.
first. You know she's a dietitian. She said
Yeah.
protein. Diwali.
Mithai.
आप ये, I think you should just take the tray. Italy.
Romance.
That's
Two are there.
an uncommon answer. Sit away.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end of our rapid fire.
Oh, you
Thank
can
you
have
very
that
much.
as well.
Let me finish.
And I want to give you the hamper for finishing all the juices.
Really?
But I think we have a
That's
hands
really
down winner of the hamper. Congratulations,
Thank you so
Amanat.
much.
Enjoy all these goodies from Krishi Cress. Don't be disheartened. We have something for you as well. We have products from Native Organica, our gift partner, and some very cool looking mementos from our title sponsor, Zoconut.
Thank you, actually.
We have these mementos from Zoconut. We applaud your spirit of entrepreneurship and wish you all the best for future endeavors.
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manav, for coming.
Thank you.
So that's all for today on Healthy Tales with Sahiba. See you all next time, same place, same time, but with a fresh set of guests. Till then, take care and be fit. How many calories in 100 grams of rice?
130.
She's the expert.
I think you just finished the whole
I think so.
I
tray.
did not get to taste this.
You already tasted something. Dietitian.